So, hi. I don't know if this is like, I think so. Hi. So, I have this thing. I may do things like this again now and then. I don't have a lot of time for it though, but I like it because mm, yeah, I just like it. It have been a vent place for many years for me now, so kind of miss it if I'm not here. So, eating those mint things. I'm sorry if someone is bothered by that. Someone is here. Hi, someone. So, if anyone wants a card, I can pull one. Maybe if I have time. I'm on my way to a coffee shop right now, but mm, or like in half an hour I should be there. So this is just a quick one. But if anyone answers the question what they think about witchcraft, it's not for me to judge that, but maybe I can explain certain things about it if I hear what people think about it, because I think there are many odd ideas about it, and therefore I think it's good to educate or explain certain things. So that is one thing I'm doing a little reading now, and then having a group also later today, a talk group so called, with those who are interested in this. Um, and and I have mentioned this before. I think I stand from the tradition of Court of Joy from the get go in Stockholm. So but anyways, I wasn't going to talk about that. I want to continue because I feel like I left you hanging. Some people may have had the energy to listen to me. I mentioned about the medicine wheel a little bit, about the different um, uh, uh, different directions of the medicine wheel, or what you work with then, and so on. It differs, though. It's very personal, I feel. That's how I always worked with everything. I realized that long ago that that's what works the best. There is no certain exact map that suits everyone, although you may need to learn a certain basic map if you follow any tradition. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to understand what suits you. So, anyways, so I was going to talk about that, but then again, I had a little bit of other thoughts that come to mind that I've listened to others, and there are two things that, as I think of it now, maybe I change my mind later on. I don't know. There are two things that make me like not my jaw drop. It doesn't easily nowadays, but that I kind of see differently. Let's say it that way. There are those who talk about, or I recently heard someone talk about what I'm about to say is that it bothers me that when things are so clearly, I mean, not things, I mean, we should sell things, but when spiritual things are portrayed, they are spiritual, but they are portrayed very unselfish, let's say. And then it's very much, I mean, sell tricks, let's say, in it, as I feel it. That bothers me a little bit. Because I don't think I mean, our time, everyone's time is valuable, and you should have the right to put your own value on your time. I don't think there is a value you can put on certain things, like the things I do, for example. But you can value the time, and if you need some sort of additional tools, let's say, for whatever you do, then that could be something you have charged for as well. But well, I'm not going to go too far into that. But what I heard recently was someone saying like this, and I was like, what? Because someone said that if someone comes to me, this was the idea. this was like so. I mean, what I am surprised by sometimes, but I have my blind spots, I'm sure. But sometimes I'm very surprised that people don't hear them. Maybe they do hear themselves and just tell it that way to someone, whomever buy it. I don't know. But I mean, someone said that. I'm sorry that I giggled. I mean, it sounds really mocking doing that, but yeah, it's so surprising to me. So, anyways, there was someone saying that if someone comes to me, I'm sorry, I keep laughing now because I can't almost say it because it sounds so stupid to me, so dumb. Anyway, um, there was certain, this person said that there were certain uh, traits that were in common with those who keep coming for to buy stuff for them, actually, or treatment, whatever, some sort for to their business. It's a business, so whatever you do, whatever you call what you do, and in the spiritual field as well, the common traits this one said, like in public forum, let's say, was that those who take responsibility for themselves, they keep coming back, and those the common trait with those who didn't was that they did not take responsibility for themselves. How interesting. I mean, what? If I mean, I couldn't even imagine saying that myself when I think about if I would say something like that. How strange. First of all, I mean, I will just say how I think about it. That's one of the things that I want to talk about, and then another thing, and also that maybe if I have time for this, the North, which I should maybe focus on more than being agitated. No, I'm not agitated, but it's like more so surprising to me. Anyway, so uh, I mean, first of all, I've been to that person once. And that means that I don't take responsibility now. I don't come back. I can't charge those amounts. But then there is this also, there have been this uh, saying from someone who knows that there are those who don't have a lot here in Sweden as well. That, well, you can come, you can sell your car, you can do this and that. People don't always have a car, and even if they had, they may not want to sell it, as well as, or your bicycle. If you don't have that, then what? It's like everyone could afford to go to that person, as well as if they don't come, they are irresponsible people. If they come once, at, the, at least. So I guess I fall into that ditch then. And it goes so not hand in hand with the fact that you want other people to take, I mean, responsibility for themselves. I mean, when people come to me, I wish that they wouldn't need to come to me. I want to encourage them to not need that, to listen to themselves. And I can push that in various ways. You know, and if they don't, that is not like a lack on their part. I would think that either maybe it doesn't suit them at all, maybe it's nothing for them, and what I have to offer may not be what they need. And the other thing is that it may not be the right time, even if it's something that may suit them some other time. I don't know. But you know, that's so interesting. How, talking about projection also, as these other business person do. Oh my god. And I wonder about that, since I actually subscribe to many similar ways of seeing things, and I think that is why I react to it, because it's so interesting. Like, it's very interesting, and I don't think it's bad to talk about these things, because I mean, we all have our personality, our right to see things however we want to, and other people as well. Mm. But sometimes I think also it's the whole, when you work with in same or similar field, and you also you expect more, I guess. And that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, that can be why I react to it even. Otherwise, I wouldn't even care. But it's like, I don't see how you cannot hear it yourself, how that sounds like. Hey, I have a business here. If you, and also if it would help very much to come, why would you keep coming back and pay for it then? You wouldn't need it, you know. If you want someone to be dependent on you, if you want someone to, uh, uh, if you want your business to go well, yeah, that's maybe a strategy. I don't know who, but I don't know who wouldn't hear that kind of dissonance, as well as the projection of it. How could that be someone else's like their fault kind of that they wouldn't come back to you? Hey. Yeah. Wow. Oh, anyway, I just need to shake that off. But I can't even imagine how to see it that way. That's why I need to say it. People can say, and people can have. I mean, that is just sometimes very surprising to me. Also, lies. Why they are surprising, I don't know, but oh yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Honestly, there is a lot to say, but I won't say everything I want to say right now. But the other thing I was thinking about is something that other people say also about this whole money, and I think that is a good thing. I mean, everyone needs to um, need things. To me, this is actually the thing. There are people, especially those who have a lot, that have come to me. I give away a lot because that feels right to me. I feel like that's like, it's not because I don't put a value on it. It's not the opposite, but just because I cannot put a monetary value on it. And also, it's for others. For example, these things that I do, the medicine wheel and so on, that's the shamanic work. And also, when I work with I Ching, there are certain things that I don't want it to be meddled with, finances or money. I just feel like that is for them. It's like also the whole thing. We are one, and the legacy of these traditions from the Andes. That's it's like having a being. I feel like it like this as if I'm um, this is their what is the English word for it? Mm. Mm. When someone have passed, if it's your heritage, is that the word for it? Not like ancestry, but like you get it after someone had passed. Anyways, I feel like I'm just the one who serves it from who it's for to whom it's for. It's also for me, of course, but yeah, the things that I've been given and shown, and it's not mine. I don't own it. It's theirs. They own it, but they don't know about it yet. Like, but anyways, the thing I was going to say is like, um, also people I hear, I kind of get that though in some respect, but these are my thoughts about it, anyways, and we can differ in whatever we think about whatever, which is also fun. But there are those who say that work with mediumship and so on, as I also do, and psychic and stuff work like that are like aggressively, I would say, against those who don't charge a lot. They are against those who give it away, but even more so those who charge less, because they mean that like blocks their ability to um, sustain themselves on this work. And I can see. I can see how they can think that way. At the same time, you know, I just also feel like, and also this whole saying that if it's given, or if it's not very expensive, then it's probably not so good, or even a fraud or something. That's just not true. Um, oh, I need to cut it. But it's a way to keep the monopoly, I feel, by those who already have that fan base, I would say. No, but whom already have solid clients I've had for a long time and have reached a certain level in that field. I mean, when it comes to these things, you can be born with it. I had it forever, more or less aware of certain things, and I've developed this as well. But the thing is that it takes time also to practice. I mean, you need to practice to become aware yourself of how good you are at it. Um, and uh, and it's not like, when it comes to myself, I've never had a lot when it comes to finances, and I always feel like I am very wealthy. Though I feel like I have riches over. I mean, I have so much riches. But what is surprising to me is that if someone wants the riches I have and they have a lot of monetary riches, that exchange is not very natural for the other person. To me, it would be. I mean, if I see something very valuable and I have resources, I would absolutely want to. I mean, even more so if the other ones didn't have a lot, I feel, because we are here for each other. Like, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Especially, I mean, those who have less are sometimes way more generous, and that can seem like, oh, don't be generous, you will get less. That's not how I think about it, though. But, anyways, um, to me, it's because I'm aware that there are those who crave these, those who really can benefit from it, and to share this love and this wisdom and this um, understanding of what life can be. I mean, that makes me more happy to share, to open up the eyes of others that there are various things in life that we don't understand, that that there isn't an end to this, like that, so on and so forth. uh, the happiness that brings to me and to others uh, is also, that's so worth it, and there are certain people who may not know about it at all. I mean, they have no clue, or they just dismiss it, and that's so fun to see how they understand better or see more, if you say, and to bring that wider awareness to others. um, but also, so they wouldn't probably, maybe if they don't even are interested in these kinds of things, they may not want to pay. I'm not saying that you should go around serving it to everyone who doesn't believe in it, but to me that's fun, even more fun than doing this for those who do, actually. But anyways, also those who really, really benefit from it and so on, and may not have those resources in material sense. Uh, that's actually the case. I understand that that's the case because I've lived uh, in Swedish terms poor. So and I don't want to dismiss a whole lot of people who cannot, uh, you know, afford it, as well as not um, come to courses and learn or get those kind of teachings. I sell certain things, and I don't think that's wrong. But I also don't think it's wrong if you don't. I mean, if you don't, or if you charge less. so that it's more accessible to others. There's another thing with this person that I talked about in the beginning, that is actually, it just, my mind just stumbles around when I think about it. That person does not teach, or I don't know, even do treatments, I don't know, but at least not educations or so on for those who have any diagnosis of sorts, like you say, some of those psychic, those, what are they called? You know, whatever you call it, ADHD or stuff. And yeah. Oh gosh, I talked for so long. I should go, so I have to keep going now. But anyways, to me, the shamans are those. That's the people. I don't have that, but I still feel like that's rather an indication that this is for those people. They are not like, or that have been the case always. They have been like those who seem somewhat different in society, like in the general. Those are the ones who had that calling. So to dismiss that is, to me, like, I mean, it makes it easier maybe, and also if you charge a lot, you will have those who are more, probably more likely also easier to rule, let's say. I mean, they would be more obedient if they are used to follow in line, let's say. So maybe it simplifies things, and you get charged more probably if they have more. I mean, if you put a certain amount that they have to. So, but you kind of filter out a lot of people, because I feel like I feel like these kinds of things should not be related to your position in society or your income, or stuff like that should not be what defines if you are worthy, so to speak, to receive these things and to learn these things. And to me, that's so very backwards. But then again, we are different, and it works for different people. Some people wouldn't come to me because they probably think that, yeah, maybe they dismiss it because of that. They don't understand the value because they want someone who have some sort of position. I mean, in that sense that that they have a status in that realm of, of society, or like yeah, that the whole money, that it's, they charge a lot, would seem to them probably that this is high value stuff. I understand how that can go hand in hand, but also, as a priestess and as a witch, for example, it would be like charging. I mean, if you thought the priests, they have their income from church then, but anyways, it's like they would charge to talk to you, or to, like, yeah. And also for that education, that's not anything. There are also different differences there. There are those who actually pay a lot, and those who make claims that they can teach it in a weekend course or something, which is not possible. And yeah, in the tradition I come from, and those world known, or like, I'm not saying it's wrong to go your own path and do your own thing, but traditionally that is not charged for, and it's not because it's not a high value. It's absolutely the opposite. So, and I'm so blessed and so happy that I came in touch with those who work in that way, and that's generosity on a high level. And also, you don't have to doubt that. You don't have to question motives. You don't have to, you know yeah, it's way more solid that way. So, but anyways, maybe I should quickly go into that now. Wow, I have to stress now. Stress when I should talk about North, which is about the stillness and the resting consciousness more so, and where you also think about how the divine can be shown through you or can work through you actually. So and yeah, you get there. This life is interesting, and I mean, I'm not trying to. I question certain attitudes and ways of expressing whatever, but I don't judge those people. I mean, I understand that everyone comes from a certain perspective and so on. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't like those who use others or misuse rather, um, and so on. But then again, yeah, I mean, you could go on and on forever because there will always be those who do. So, but it's more so when it's close to me, when it's like touches what I very, very close to what I do, and that's probably what others think also, and what they criticize when they think you should charge a lot. And that's so interesting also. It comes like both ways. There are those when it comes to mediumship, there are those who charge a lot. There are not everyone who does, who are even care or are angry at others who don't. They can rest in their own ability and the rumor that it spreads that they what they know, so they don't have to be bothered, honestly. But those who get mad at that, I understand also this thing that it's such a questionable questionable trade in a sense, and mocked actually also and so on. So it's not questionable, but I understand how people can question it. Yeah. Uh, and therefore it gives it maybe a sort of a, it legitimizes, is that the word, of the whole trade, that it's not just wishy-washy whatever, that you can like trust it, that it's like some sort of validation of the the English words, when I don't speak English a lot, but yeah, the yeah of yeah, you understand what I mean. So I understand those who come from there, but I also, from the other hand, those who, even if I charge minor, hey, the people who want it, I have met that, which is also surprising. They get really mad sometimes that you even charge a little bit. They think you should just give it like crazy, and that's weird too. So I'm good, but I'm on the run here. I should actually quite kind of right now be somewhere, and I was going to talk about another thing. Yeah, you can question. No, you can question. You can ask, but first you have to answer. That's a new rule I have on my channel. I'm going to a coffee shop. It's called Lanthandeln here in Skellefteå. Yeah. So it's not open though yet. I'm going to do some stuff there. I can be there sometimes when it's not open yet. So yeah, it's wonderful. So, but it's open first 12. So you should answer. What are your thoughts about witchcraft? While I quickly talk about Norse in the medicine wheel, we find calm in an outer chaos then, and can relax in ourselves. And you practice this over and over because you meet those ups and downs all the time, and you have to establish a deeper calm the more chaos you come in contact with. And so I'm pretty chill by now. Yeah, but you have to answer my question first, or I won't pull a card for you, because this is my new rule. I would maybe change the question for you who come in here if I do this now and then, because thing is, there was this other previous or 2 times ago that I asked this, and this person kept asking me but didn't answer, and I get irritated by that. It's different, something I never believed in. Oh, but I go to But I got to know that it's true. It's strange how things are. Sweet answer though. Uh-huh. Yeah, interesting. I understand that. There is all those stories. Like, I don't think it's very unreal though. There is a science to it actually. I mean, it's like uh what it is called now? Um Parapsychology, or there are actually those who call themselves witches who only who does not believe in a spiritual sense, let's say, if you say, or so on, whatever you mean with that, but they actually just believe in our own ability to influence our own minds and senses, but they still do those practices. So there are many things. But okay, I have to now do this while I'm on in stress. God, I really have to go now. I have to go now. So I will have to come back later then with the whole North thing, which is good because this was such a rambling. Okay, anything good coming towards you? I can answer this right now. Yes, of course. Everything good is coming towards you. But I will pick a card also. Of course it is. How could it be different? So let's see now. Are you allowing it though? But we are going to, anything good is coming towards you. Liza. Oh, I have to shuffle and shuffle. Oh, they dropped. Yeah. Oh, wow. What is coming towards you? Wow, I just dropped them on the floor. And I have to quickly go then, but I will come back and do this North thing later. Okay, because I'm in a hurry. So first we have a happiness, like mediumship. Oh, pick a card. Yep, pick a card. Yeah. First of all, I have Three of Cups. I got 4 cards for you. No, five cards actually. And that is like partying, celebrating with friends, having fun, everything like that. But then I also see a heartache and a loss. So I don't know, three or so. There is like your heart have been maybe broken before, and you moved on from that because 6 of Swords come then. So this is could be another sort of sadness, like losing someone, whatever. But then we have fertility. Oh, you miss your ex. Okay. We have fertility, which is the Empress, and that is the one creating her own world. And this stick, like I used this stick. No, no, no. This. Oh, my silly humor. I'm so sorry about that. Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Fertility, anyways. It could obviously mean that you get, but you will have babies, I believe, when I see these cards. By the way, not now. I'm not saying, but I think so because the Empress and the Emperor come together. So I believe you will find your perfect match also. And as I see it now, I believe that you also will have children. Maybe have gone to some struggles around that or something also. But you have to walk into the light. You have to move on from the previous one. And that is, you have to change you can't stay in that sulking, like sad place. You have to take a step at a time towards something else. Need to go in some direction. So yeah, but there are three trees, three threes here, like 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 3 like in Empress tree, and then number 4 Emperor. So yeah, don't try, just do it. And what I mean with going in another direction, go meet other guys, go on dates. Yeah, concentrate, focus. You can focus on other things, of course, but I mean other things, having fun with friends, as I saw here as well. You have good friends that you can have fun with. But I think you will stay stuck in a way in this sadness if you don't move on heart wise. You have to let it go. And you will find that one that suits you very well. And it won't be the other one, the past one. You don't have to be pregnant now. And you don't have to at all, because it's like creativity and creating her own world is what it talks about. But if you would want babies someday or another, you will. That is clear. Okay, I have to go now because I should be there right now. I live close, but I have to go. Much love, and I will check in later to do this whole thing that I was thinking about talking about. Bye bye, and good luck with that. Everything good is coming to you, towards you. Bye bye.